A story has been playing out on social media of a young lady who has knowingly infected people with HIV. And she's released a list of names, people who even work for Kenyan parastatals. And the damage is done. The grievances and the grievous scars that she's left are far beyond what we can see. Because even if I say I've infected DJ Absolute, Absolute has a wife, Absolute's girlfriend or a wife probably has another lover, and you understand, it's crazy. To me, if you ask me, this girl should be handled and not with kiddie gloves. So we need to see this come to a final, like a stop. And I'm sorry to bring this up, but the story recently of the convictions of the 2 rugby players who had allegedly raped that girl, I feel we are going to put an end to gang rape and
so
date rape.
You want this to be handled with the
same? I want that girl to be handled with. We want this girl to be handled with, because we've seen this happen too many times. How long will we have these discussions? Share the screenshots. Oh my God, go to something.com and check out this new expose. She knew exactly what she was doing.
No, she did.
Many eons ago, I was dating someone who came with an STI. And they did happen, and they didn't tell me. But when I asked what that was for, I was just like, no.
So you just
for women things.
Women things, yeah. Were it not for my sis who actually identified what that was, I wouldn't have known. I would have been infected.
So did she tell you to take them as well?
My sis?
No, this chick.
Nah, man, she didn't.
So she was just taking pills, and you know.
Because I asked, and then they say women things, blah blah. Ask guys will never ask by them.
So hormonal imbalance.
Yeah. So when I found out, and I was just like, what?
How did you feel, man?
It was very sad. I was just like, ay, Yani, you can come and do this to me. I'm with you, but you've done this to me knowingly. Knowingly that this is my person, but you've done it knowingly. I was so sad. Even my trust went away. I was in shock. Of course I ran to hospital. Fortunately, I didn't get. Yeah.
And let me ask you a question. The minute you found out that this person had an infection and they exposed you to it, was the first thing that came to your mind the why? Oh, why could she have done this? What did I do to make her do this? Because that's what I feel like we are doing with this story.
Like,
why did she? Because I've seen the comment section, and even when we were going through our prep with our producer, it's the comment section to see people with that mindset that maybe her viral load is low. I'm like, the crap are you talking about? And then someone else, she was raped. I'm like, the why? So leave the why. Leave the why. That's how people walk away scot-free with these very malicious crimes.
I was telling
because of the why.
How did you feel?
This person did it knowingly. You know, alikuwa anajua kile.
I have this. I'm not going to tell Absolute.
Absolute is my boyfriend.
Yeah, but I'm not going to tell him. I'm going to expose him. This is the one person who's supposed to be caring about you and telling me, hey, this, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But they couldn't have told you, because it would mean that they were out there scheming and scamming.
No, so knew. You'd rather see me die or suffer than let you know that you've cheated. See,
what do you think should happen to someone like that?
I think they should be jailed for a long time. Because you've given this person, say, a disease that will not be cured in a long while. You've changed their lives like this. And you're still scot-free, lying, infecting other people. Yeah.
HIV and AIDS, that's not a death sentence.
No,
it isn't.
You can live very healthily with it for the rest of your life. But the fact that you've put someone in a situation where they didn't sign up for this, 2, they have to take drugs for the rest of their lives, and you did it knowingly, then I think the conversation changes. That girl and an armed robber, someone who comes to your house, breaks in with a gun, cocks it and puts it to your temple, to your head. Same what's up to me.
I was looking at that story, and she actually says she was sexually assaulted by a group of men in Nairobi, I think. And so she carried that hate, and she wanted to revenge, pretty much.
But to the wrong people.
Yes, she's revenging on the wrong people, of course, but she was just revenging on men. For me, all I took from this story is, man, you really don't know who you're meeting out here. You really don't know who you're deciding to, be intimate with out here, you could really be thinking you're meeting a very people, you think you're meeting someone who's very genuine with you, but people are carrying a lot out here. Always put on this hat, man. And maybe it speaks to the need of counseling for victims of sexual assault, because this lady is literally a victim of trauma. Something very bad happened to her and she really didn't know how to handle it.
And now when you speak about it like that, it feels like we are victim shaming, because she is a victim. I did not know, by the way, that she had been abused. But that aside, all abuse victims do not react that way. You choose how you react. So I'm sorry, I'm not saying that I don't feel sad for her. Whatever happened to her, that's the hand that life dealt her. What she chose to do with her heart is what I think should be dealt with. Let's not digress from who the real culprit in this conversation is.
And I think the people we're also speaking to today morning is, if anyone put you in such a position that they deliberately infected you with something, they deliberately infected someone with something, could be a child, like we're talking about, even nannies by the way back in the day, you need to visit a VCC center, visit a health facility. It's not just limited to VCTs, by the way. Test yourself, know your status for sure. Someone could have said they've infected you, but you need to actually go and get your status, know your status for sure, and get medical help from professionals from that point. So visit the nearest facility and know your status. And this speaks to the importance of always knowing the status as well of the partner you're getting intimate with. Most of the time, we assume this status conversation has gone down
all the time,
down the radar for quite a long time. Maybe it's just time we bring it back. And we meet someone, we never get tested.
Can I say this? If you find out someone has infected you intentionally, if you take the law into your own hands, you are going to go to jail for murder. The judge is not going to focus on the why. I keep reminding people, nobody will care about the why. She gave me super G.
You're still guilty of doing
something. You're a murderer. Full stop.
Okay.
You're a murderer, because we see it play out. A cop somewhere found out, when you find out the love triangle, someone infected someone, kills the culprit and then turns on himself, the guy. If you had someone who has done this, we're going to say this because we're not here to propagate some bull. HIV and AIDS, we're not stigmatizing anybody. It's not a death sentence. Anybody who is living with it has a fair chance of living a normal life, right? 2, you cannot kill someone who has infected you with a disease. You're supposed to let the law take.
Of course.
Yeah, because there is provision in the law to put this person behind bars.
More importantly, jua hali yako.
Put it in your pants.
Hali yako.
Yeah.
Don't stop meeting people and you are testing them with your eyes and your nose.
Ati ni msubu.
Huyu Yolanda.
Ni msubu.
Hawezi kuwa. Huyu ako sawa.
Yolanda ako tu sawa.
Yolanda. Ni vile nimemwona hivi. She's okay.
But can I tell you something?
We basically need.
Our generation has so much to worry about.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's at the back burner. I'm not making an excuse.
We are bringing it now back to the front.
It's real and it's lacking.
We must bring it back to the front.
Word. True. True.